Our torpedo attack on the Japanese troop transports was outstanding. 2 freighters were sent down to the bottom after 5 of our torpedoes detonated. The Japanese destroyer escort was pinging constantly. However, they never laid down a pattern of depth charges. USS Gudgeon lurked away at a speed of 2 knots. I'm fairly confident we have given the enemy warship the slip. However, time will tell. The enemy destroyer continues to search the waters where the 2 transports went down. It is possible they are currently picking up survivors. The rest of the convoy is now undefended, and we will press the attack. USS Gudgeon is now in the process of reloading all 6 bow torpedo tubes, while attempting to get into a suitable underwater attack position, slicing through the water at a blazing speed of 7 knots. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back aboard USS Gudgeon. We are currently tracking the enemy convoy that we attacked in the previous episode, and we have just come up to periscope depth to take a look. Now let's see what we got going on here. The enemy freighter should be somewhere in front of us. Indeed, there they are. There's one at 325 degrees right there, and she should be sailing with 2 other merchant ships. If the waves will give me a break here. It's still pretty stormy, and I have a feeling that helped us evade this enemy destroyer. Here's the other 2 ships. Looking pretty close. Both are heavily armed by the looks of things. We have to remember we were shot at. They did spot our periscope during the previous attack run. Now, where is that enemy destroyer?
Yes, sir.
Follow the nearest warship, please. Bearing 198.
Bearing.
There she is, way out there. We can barely even see her. We're currently going at full speed, making 7 knots underwater, which is quite remarkable, if I do say so myself. Let's go to the map here. Here are the 3 freighters. How far are we? We're around 8,000 yards out. Let's change course. New heading 300. I'm wondering if we can actually surface the boat. Medium speed closing. We are not going to be able to get in front of the enemy freighters underwater here. It's just not going to happen, so we're going to have to break contact to re-engage. I'm wondering if we're far enough away at this point. I also hope this warship doesn't have radar. And it's only 1942, so... medium speed. Alright, we're going to risk it. Down scope, surface the boat.
Warship, surface the boat. Bearing. 1. Prepare to surface. Prepare to surface. Be ready on all 4 engines. Stand by to charge battery.
Alright, blink speed. And we are not going to recharge our batteries. Our batteries are at, they're pretty low, 42%. However, we want all the speed we can get, especially in this sea state. Okay, hydrophone operator, you can go back to a normal sweep. Okay. We are at 38 feet, perfect. Go on the bridge, see if we're being shot at just yet. Oh my gosh, these waves are crazy. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let's not recharge. Get those diesels to kick over, 9 knots. Good stuff. Alright, let's try to get around these guys before this warship comes back. We have her picked up on radar, I'm guessing. We go to the PPI. 2,000 yards, start sweeping. Yep, there she is. Our other friends. Did we switch to electrics just then? Yeah. Okay, this is interesting though. Hopefully we will outrun the destroyer. We're only making 9 knots. If I remember correctly, that's the same speed the convoy was going, more or less. Yeah, indeed. Here's our speed reading here, back here. 9 knots. 10 knots. We should be doing a little better. let's check on the warship, make sure she is not shooting at us. Go around up here. Yep, there she is. Okay, it doesn't look like she's closing directly at us, so I think we're okay. Oh man, 10 knots. Yeah, not as quick as I would like, that's for sure, but we will do what we can. I will keep you all updated on the chase. Gudgeon is now making 14 knots on the surface and gaining on the convoy. Plot shows the freighters are still zigzagging. The enemy warship is around 6 nautical miles to the southeast. Hopefully, we can pull off an attack before she rejoins the convoy. We have commenced our turn into the convoy's path. The destroyer is still very far behind, and is not really a factor at this point. We will submerge the boat in a few minutes. Okay, everybody, we are now in a suitable attack position. Let's raise our scope and take a look at our targets. Oh, and the lead, all I see is funnel smoke. Can't see him just yet. It looks like this is a hospital ship, so we will not be engaging that for obvious reasons. Do not want to sink a hospital ship. What do we have in the number 2? It's interesting they're sailing with this convoy, though. We have number 2 here. Looks like a funnel in the rear. Let's bring up our recognition manual. Press the wrong button. There we go. Merchant ships. It looks like a small little tanker. Funnel in the rear. The ship behind it looks pretty large, though, so that may be our primary target here. It looks like this may be it. Yeah, tanker, top speed 10 knots, 2,770 tons. This convoy is zigzagging pretty erratically. This was their original course when I was tracking them, and then they turned south, and it looks like now they're zagging back to the south. It's hard to keep track of, honestly. It's pretty erratic. Okay, so that's definitely the tanker. Lock on target. Make sure we've identified it as such. And now, what is this big guy? Oh, depending on how large this is, we'll just pump most of our fish into this cargo ship. This troop transport, I guess. It's carrying troops. Akita Maru, 3,000 tons. Looks a little more substantial than that. The funnel is a bit taller as well. Bio Maru. Hansa. This may be her. Let me look at the mast real quick. Yeah, 2 masts here. Okay, this is her, I think. Yeah, definitely. Okay, let's recognize it as such. Pull this out. 8,000 tons. This is definitely our target. We will fire 2, 3 fish? Maybe 3, just to ensure her destruction. We still have that destroyer out here somewhere that is trying to catch up. She's taking her sweet time, though. Okay, so we're attacking number 3 in the formation. That works out rather well. I did a speed check here. They were going 6.5 knots. I'm probably going to trust that for the time being. We will see what my crew has to say, though, what the plot shows. Okay, so lock on target. Look, she's pretty heavily armed. Is the tanker armed? No, there's no way I'm deck gunning anything in this weather. No way. Okay, let's wait. For the waves to stop obstructing the scope. That would be fabulous. Okay, mark. Okay, 3,000 yards out. Let's increase speed here. I didn't even realize I was dead in the water. Let's get a little closer. Mark 2,769 yards out. I can agree with that. 6.5 knots set. Turn on the position keeper. And let's wait to get AOB once I get a good look at her. Okay, 50 degrees starboard mark. Okay, closing, looking good. Looking good. Alright, let's give it a little bit of time compression, lower the scope. We don't want to broach again. I do believe the last time we were sighted, we did broach. That's the reason they got guns on us so damn quickly. Okay, let's reduce speed down to 1/3. No need to go so fast. Alright, up scope, let's take a look. Let's set up our torpedoes while I'm thinking about it. We have had extremely good luck with our Mark 14 torpedoes. I do want to mention, I have a mod enabled called More Duds, and also a harder AI difficulty mod. Neither of which seem to be really working. And what is going on? Okay, reverse the boat. We have had we've been extremely lucky with our Mark 14s, and we're about to have a few malfunctions here. The mod, I guess, isn't really working. Fat fingered the decoy button, which we do not have here. Okay, that course change is really interesting, and it looks like they're changing course again. Let's start moving forward. We want to be nice and close due to all of these course changes to ensure our fish land home. Alright, but as I was saying, we need to set up our torpedoes. Tubes 1 through 4. Low speed contact pistol. Oh, we don't want the... Let's close that. Okay. Low speed contact pistol, depth 0 on all four tubes. Just setting up 4. Probably won't use all 4. Debating using 2 or 3. I may end up using 3 here. It is a fairly large ship. Okay. That's good. Let's get range. And thank you, waves. Mark. 1,450 yards out. Plot shows 6 knots. Course 279 degrees. I like it. Angle on bow. It's changing, but let's wait. Okay. Alright, I think we're in a pretty good spot. Open tubes 1 through 4. Angle on bow 65 degrees. 1,200 yards out. Tube 1. Fire. Tube 2. Offset left 1 degree. Tube 2. Fire. Tube 3, offset right. Fire. Alright, 3 fish out. Down scope. Now we wait. Well, there we have it, everybody. She is going down. 3 torpedo hits. Let's turn around and get the heck out of here. We are not going to engage that tanker at this point because that destroyer is probably rushing this way now after another merchant under her protection has gone down. Let's see exactly what that was. Yep, 8,222 tons. Not bad at all. I will take that. That was a mighty fine attack on the convoy. We're going to let the tanker go just because we are, you know, I guess we're running low on torpedoes. Our bow torpedoes anyway. We have used quite a few, and I want to be a little picky with my targets now. We have all of our aft torpedoes and reserves, so I will probably start launching fish out of those for the next couple of attacks. Alright, let's continue on our course and disengage, break contact, and we will surface in about an hour or so. Well, folks, that is going to do it for today's episode. I do hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I will see you all on the next one.